Hi everyone, comic book reviewer here. This time reviewing on Spider-Man, Doctor Octopus, Year 1, Issue 1. Now as you know, Doctor Octopus Year 1 is meant to be another origin story to Otto Octavius, aka Doctor Octopus. Now, the best way I would describe Otto Octavius is meant to be a dark reflection of Peter, showing what Peter would become if he never had actual support from Aunt May and Uncle Ben, and used his gifts for evil, and looked down from his experiences in a negative light. And the cover has younger Otto and Otto Octavius together, and it starts off how in a sort of art museum, where one of the curators is talking about Leonardo da Vinci and how it started the age of the Renaissance. And of course, young Otto is now interested and becoming this kind of link to where, much like how the spider that bit Peter, this is Otto basically getting his knowledge. But we see how, after watching a duck and cover video, we see how everyone starts picking on Otto, saying, "Here it comes, Otto! Death from above! Duck and cover, fatso! Stop it! Otto, is there a problem?" And it's also clear that the teachers don't really stop to pay attention to what's going on. And so does, the sort of PE coach. And right away, the kids become more merciless. And this is the first sign of Otto's darker behaviour, wanting to see his bullies die. And this is like a dark reflection of Peter, because Peter can walk it off and take it like a champ, Otto can't. And we see how right away Otto's mum, Mary, sees that Otto kind of got pummeled and his glasses got destroyed. And right away, they know what their father's like. So we see how Tupper basically says, "You hear this nonsense, Mary?" And we kind of see right away that he notices something's wrong. And right away, this is Otto's father basically furious, saying, "Understand what? They can break my boy's glasses? And he won't lift a finger? Telpert, lower your voice. Telpert. And we kind of see right away that, obviously Otto's father is meant to be a dark reflection of Uncle Ben, showing what Uncle Ben would be like if he never gave Peter advice and support. And right away is furious that his glasses keep getting broken. But we kind of see how even his father is horrified seeing Otto's reaction. And this is like a parent knowing what their kid's like. And we kind of see right away that he kind of ends up kind of hitting into Otto's chemistry stuff and ends up damaging his hand. And right away, we know this is the first hand of Otto's darker behaviour. And we see how a couple years later, we see how, Mary suggests talking with Otto about these new machines that he's working with. And right away, we see how Otto has become a bit more adapted about bullying. And even, has other precautions. And right away, we see how he's got his MIT, and now that he's in. And much to the anger and that of his classmates, we see how they took it out on Otto. And right away, we see Otto getting inspired, and even inspired by the words of his science teacher. And we see right away that, even Otto had his own Flash Thompson, Liz, MJ, and Harry Osborn, showing what they would have been like had they never gave Peter help and support. And right away, we see how the bullies kind of torment Otto, and we see how, because of it, Otto kind of insults them, and this is partly on Otto for not really stopping to think this through. And we see right away, when his science teacher sees what Otto's doing, we see how he gets inspired by his ideas, theories, and all that, and wants to be part of the team. And right away, they help him out, and there is a foreshadowing with Doctor Octopus, with him saying, "I'm afraid I only have so many hands." Obviously foreshadowing to what Doctor Octopus will become with his extra arms. And I think the way I do see the extra arms is being a reference to his teachers, supporters, and all that. And we see how, yeah, over the time they set up the whole device, and this is setting up Peter to become Spider-Man. And right away, we do see how Peter and Otto meet, but under circumstances. But obviously, this is showing how both of them are so much alike. But the only difference is, Peter can move past what happened to him, Otto can't. Otto will never accept responsibility or move on from the things in his life. Peter can. And we see him saying, "At least they can be such horrible little monkeys, can't they?" Yeah, I guess. "Otto, I'm so glad I found you." And we see right away, yeah, Otto gets word from his mum that his father's basically been killed in an accident at work. And this is Otto accepting that his father's gone, and that it's another thing in his life that he didn't really want. And right away, we see how Otto's father's laid to rest, and we see how he talks with, yeah, the priest about his thoughts on his father. And the only difference is, Uncle Ben was that one father figure in Peter's life that meant so much to him. Otto's father wasn't, showing that what Peter would become if Uncle Ben never played a supportive role in his life. And this is Otto saying goodbye to bad rubbish. And right away, yeah, even his teachers and that know Otto's potential and want to sign him up to the government. And right away, this is Otto seeing it as a golden opportunity, and him now seeing that he's gone further the distance, and saying, "Bright indeed." And this is the story. I think this one is actually pretty good. It does show a darker glimpse of a darker take on Peter Parker's origin, but with Doctor Octopus, because we know Peter's smart and clever, but will always think about others. Otto is smart and clever, but he always thinks things without thinking of the consequences. Peter can at least accept responsibility in his life, Otto won't. Peter can at least see the people in his life as supportive and understanding, Otto never will. And I think this one definitely deserves a thumbs up. Still good, and still alright. So, Comic Viewer here, signing out.